First a look at the starting 11 for the home side. Change in goal, Sean Lewis getting the start today, the two-time defending USL League One goalkeeper of the year. Look at the Las Vegas Lights starting 11, a team that has some notable players not in the starting 11 or not available, but you do see some big names as well. Spokane in the black kits, Las Vegas in the whites. As the rain beats down, there are storms in the area, so we will certainly monitor the weather as this one progresses, but we are underway, the final match of round 2 in the 2026 Prinx Tires USL Cup. John Gross with you on this Sunday evening. Steven Cardozo, our match referee today. Two teams in desperate need of a win, just given the format of this competition. 7 groups. The winner of each group advances into the knockout rounds, plus the second place team with the most points also advances via the wild card slot. So 8 teams in all advancing. And with Sacramento Republic sitting on 6 points atop of this group 1. Las Vegas Lights 5 points behind them, Spokane 6 points behind them, with just 2 more group matches remaining after this. Again, 3 points, absolutely critical for either one of these teams. First whistle from Steven Cardozo. Free kick on the way for the home side. It's a Spokane Velocity side that is 0-1-0, but has been one of the premier teams in USL League One this season. 5-1-2 in the campaign, including back-to-back wins. Most recently downing FC Naples last Sunday. Spokane has established itself in short order as one of the premier clubs in League One consistently. Back-to-back runner-up finishes in the postseason as the giveaway is taken by Pickering. And the first save of the day for Sean Lewis in the open for good reason. 2 goals and an assist this season. He did in the prior USL Cup match for Las Vegas Lights, that 1-1 draw which culminated in a Boise 4-2 shootout win. Neil Vignal stands over it, one of the all-time greats in USL League One history. As Vignal steps up and strikes it through! The legend adds to his ledger. Neil Vignal's his first goal of this season as he stuns Las Vegas Lights. One of the all-time great midfielders in goals, unavailable, as is Carlos Mirancio, who has been their primary starter in goal. Lucky Opara has also been a regular starter for them. Bryce Meredith has seen fairly limited time for Lee Wiedman's squad this season. Moses Mensah, the culprit in that foul. So a free kick on the way for Las Vegas. Las Vegas 0-1 in the USL Cup this season, 2-2-5 in USL Championship play. They've struggled mightily outside of Vegas this season, 0-5-1 across all competitions. As it's lifted in by Kyle Scott. Settles in the area and hit wide. Unable to put it on target. As we look back at it, Arriaga, he had some time here, not that he's him bag a significant number of goals throughout his career. 3 straight seasons with double-figure goals for Arriaga, though he has not found the back of the net yet this season. Lewis lost his footing. It is a slick surface as the rain beats down here in Spokane. This is quintessential Pacific Northwest weather. Brett, the intended target, headed away. Good step to break things up. Pickering could not stay on it. Andre Lewis, the Jamaican international, finds Vignals in a pocket of space. The goal scorer, Vignals strikes! And it's knocked down by Steidehar. First save. Ibarra. Towards Buana. Here's Hill. And an errant feed gives it away. And a whistle comes in. Arteaga is down. They played advantage initially, but set piece opportunity for Las Vegas Lights. Arteaga stands over it. He's one of the better players in the air for Las Vegas Lights. So he's taking this free kick. So we'll see if he just unleashes this on frame. Arteaga drills it on frame, and Lewis has the save. And he would let it fly on target. Not the easiest of angles, but chatting with a couple of players, one of them being Luis Hill. Ball in from Scott. Headed away in the back post, pops central, and Lewis got his hands on it as Hill swipes it clear. Scott skies it in. Scott's ball corralled by Lewis. Second ball settled by Vignals. In stride for Luis Hill. Hill rolls it central. And it's directed out for a corner, the first of the match for Spokane Velocity. The dying minutes of this first half. Neil Vignals, the USL League One all-time assist leader, saunters to the corner flag. This corner kick is an ICCU corner kick, your financial success fan club. Vignals, who scored back in the 6th minute. Whips it in. Comes right back to him. Vignals skips it across. Oh, what a dangerous ball that was. And nearly buried by Nico Brett. Quick restart in the final seconds of the first half. Still time for one last build for Las Vegas Lights, but they have to work quickly here. Scott. Pope. It's likely the last attack as Pope plays it across, and it sails out for a goal kick. And that will do it for the first 45 minutes of action. And as it stands, Spokane Velocity. Meanwhile, Spokane Velocity fell in a 4-0 shellacking at the hands of Sacramento Republic back on April 25th. So 0 points for Velocity. Sacramento Republic leads the group with 6 points, and we are underway in this second half. One Spokane Stadium, the site of this matchup. John Gross with you on this Sunday evening. Stabbed away. Alexandre searching for it. And he gets tied up with Kyle Scott. And a headbutt from Alexandre. That is a straight red. They're tied up. Alexandre grabbing him. It's out of play. There's a little bit of a shove from Scott. But then this is where it becomes that you don't need to do that. Prime opportunity for Lights as Scott floats it ahead. Knotted away by Mensah. Ibarra leaves it wide for Ben Mines. Ibarra again. Scott. He's been the engine today. Buana. Space. Buana knocks for Forbes. Back for Buana. Scott. A one-hopper and no trouble for Sean Lewis. And if you're Spokane Velocity, a team that had been playing without the ball for a good chunk of this match to begin with, 55% possession for Vegas. But that number is about to skyrocket in favor of the visitors. Not only a USL Championship side, but now playing with the man advantage. As Buana brings it in. Has Forbes in the overlap. Buana keeps it himself. Andwala Buana. Scott. Ball in from Scott. Miller heads it. Another header away. Pope. Here's Ben Mines. Aaron Guillen. First year Lights man after a legendary career with Tampa Bay Rowdies. And a throw in the way for here's Pope. Scott. Ibarra. Errant feed. Fitch slams it out for a throw. Ibarra. Pope again. Back for Kyle Scott. Swings it on Tenoglu. Mines. Antonoglu again. Here's Ibarra. Scott. Wide for Pope. Scott. There's been a lot of horizontal passing side to side. Nothing that has been all too penetrating from Las Vegas Lights. This is a bit better, bit of space here for Mines as he snaps it through. And it's saved by Sean Lewis. Win big at Spokane's favorite casino, Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino, located in Airway Heights. Antonoglu the takeaway. Scott switches. Cherry. And nobody there. So final 15 minutes. Velocity have been on the defensive for this entirety of the second half. 0 shots for Spokane in the second half. 4 for Las Vegas, just 1 shot on target. You certainly want to see better than that when you've been playing up a man since the 52nd minute. And credit to Velocity for how compact this team has remained defensively. And they've also been one of the premier defensive units in USL League One. Not only this season, but in all 3 years under Lee Wiedman. That's been the calling card for this bunch. Antonoglu finds Mines. Mines swings it across. Brett unable to connect. Mines taps it ahead. This is promising. Here's Rodriguez. Johnny Rodriguez muscles his way ahead as he takes his spill just outside the area, and a free kick has been awarded. And that reaction from Moses Mensah tells you everything you need to know about his thoughts on that whistle. But it did seem pretty clear. Fitch was jockeying him from behind. And that is a no-no. This well within striking distance for Manuel Arteaga. Archere to the right of it. Arteaga to the left of it. Arteaga drills it, and it's wide. Arteaga was working that right post and sent it just wide. So another crisis averted for Spokane Velocity, who maintain the slimmest of edges. A whistle in favor of the home side. Fans can't watch the match? Turn on Sirius XMFC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. Plus, hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XMFC 157 and the Sirius XM app. Spokane making a change. Derek Waldeck heads on. And Andre Lewis comes off. Waldeck, the 7th year player in USL League One. He has started in all 7 of those seasons. And as reliable as a guy as you'll find, and that is a defensive adjustment with Waldeck coming on. Mines, his feet broken up. Nico Brett simply launches it long. Tried to catch Stidehar well off his line. Have to appreciate the ambitious effort when you have 95 goals across the USL Championship and League One. You have to be crafty, and that certainly was from Nico Brett. Mines. Archere tries to battle past the defender, somehow stays on it. Archere lays it off. Ibarra pulls it back out. Scott strike denied. As it ricochets out for a corner. Corner kick. In swinging ball from Antonoglu. Archere. Pope. Fires it in. That is collected by Mark Velashvili, who will marshal it away. And there's the whistle. Velocity. Victorious. Lee Veidman